Why do Jeep door hinges chip so badly? Today we're going to tell you why and also the perfect solution. Today I figured we would address kind of a bigger issue that is in the JL and Gladiator world, and they are rock chips on the hinges. I can tell you guys, since owning my Jeep, probably the first week I had it, I picked up a nice chip in the brand new body side of my barrel hinge. Now, ultimately, this made me pretty upset. I gotta be honest with you guys. Buying a brand new vehicle and chipping the paint right away within the first week or two is something that I didn't really want to do. If you guys run larger tires on your vehicle, or if you pick up a stock Extreme Recon, it's really easy to pick up a decent sized rock and throw it up there. Depending on how fast you're going, it can sound like a small gunshot hitting these exterior of the hinges. Now, the reason that these take so much abuse and damage is because of their design. Jeep designed these hinges on the exterior of the vehicle. They're a barrel style hinge, meaning that it is on the exterior and the barrel is kind of the shape of the hinge. But with that being said, when you have a 4-door and these hinges in the back, that is almost a perfect triangle from the bottom of the tire to throw up a rock and hit the hinge. These hinges are steel and aluminum, so you can really get them beat up, and honestly, it's unsightly. I've got high velocity yellow, and the black primer underneath doesn't look too good. Regardless, you just spent $60,000 to $80,000 on your Jeep. You want to make sure that you protect it. Now, we have a pretty good reach here at Dirt Road Cred. A few months ago, we did a video, 11 mods I would do again in 2023. In that video, we included a product called Stopperz. Now, this product is a cheap, it's less than $30, 3M paint protection film pieces made right here in the USA that's gonna protect the fronts of the hinges. Now, what's neat about this product is, like I said, it's less than 30 bucks. It's made right here in the USA, and it requires no tools to install and be an easy afternoon install, probably less than a 10-minute installation. But what was funny with this entire thing is that when we did this video, I had an email a few days later on Dirt Road Cred, and it was from Jason, the owner, and he said, "Hey, I just found you guys. I wanted to know why we had sold out in the first day or two of our JL and Gladiator hinge protectors, and I finally found out it's because you tagged us and talked about us in your video." He said him and his wife and his young children were working nonstop overnight to get all these packaged up and shipped out to you guys, since they are sold on Amazon. But I thought, how cool. The story was really heartwarming. It was a small USA-based family-run business that is fixing a problem on the JL and Gladiator. So here we go, guys. We've got the product right here. I really like the packaging that Jason and his family went with to produce this. Made in the USA, a nice barcode on there, and they've got them for the 2-door and the 4-door. Now, the coolest thing about this installation and talking with Jason about this product in general is he decided to make a solution for this after he picked up his 2020 Jeep Wrangler. So he decided after years he wanted to pick up a Wrangler. He got it, unfortunately didn't have these on or create them, picked up his first rock chip when he heard it almost once again sound like a gunshot going off, and he decided, I've got to produce something that's going to fix this problem. I love hearing stories like that because it's just a guy, a small business, USA based, that was like, I've had this issue, let me see if I can help out and correct other people that are having the same issue. Now, I'll be honest, full transparency with you guys, we're a small business, Jason is a small business. He reached out, we worked out a great deal together, and I know the Dirt Road Cred family has supported Ryan and I for how many months now and really given us such a boost and so much traction. If you guys want to support a small business, check out the Amazon link in the description and pick up a set of these for yours. What I wanted to do is get these installed, show you guys how to do that, and then just go over why I think this is such an innovative product, and you might want to do this when you pick up a new Wrangler, or heck, even order this before your Wrangler comes in. All right, guys, well, let's unbox these, or shall I say unwrap them. I really like to see all the branding that's done. Look at that, nice and crisp. Let's pop these bad boys out. All right, I think that's it. So let's set that there. Put on the hood. Decals. How many horsepower does this add? Probably about 10. Got the decal there. All right, so we've got in here 4 of these packages. So what these are going to do is these are going to be for the specific sides of the doors. Now, what's nice about this, on certain of the hinges, they are smaller and they're a little bit larger, but what these are going to do is give you a little bit more protection onto that body side or the body mounted hinge, and then this will go on the barrel on the upper part. Now, Jason was nice enough to send us a couple sets, so we'll make sure that my dad's hinges get protected. We'll make sure that Ryan's Jeep gets protected. And then also, I've got half doors and full doors, so I'm definitely going to make sure that both sets are completely covered up. The coolest thing about this, if you look on the back, they are manufactured by 3M. They're laser cut by Jason and his team over there, and they go on without any tools. The only thing that you're going to need to do is make sure that it's about 55 to 90 degrees out, or you're in a shop like ours, which is a little bit humid. We're sweating here, but this is our brand new shop and we're excited to work out of it. But 55 to 90 degrees, clean them off with alcohol, make sure that you don't have a ceramic wax on there to make sure that they get great adhesion. And if you've already got an existing rock chip, go to your dealership or check out Amazon. We'll leave links for those. Get the touch-up paint, touch it up a little bit, and then add these on, so that'll completely protect it. And they are a wear item. So just like we see on our color match fenders on the back, we already have some clear film on those. These are gonna be a wear item, and if they do get beat up or worn out, you can easily just replace that hinge that goes bad. So it might even be worth it to pick up 2 sets, one for yours, and then keep a little bit of an extra one so you can start using these pieces. Now, the best part of any video is getting the product installed. The first thing that we need to do is grab some isopropyl alcohol and get it onto a nice blue rag like this. So we're gonna go ahead and just put a little bit more on here. And what this is doing is getting any dirt, debris, oil, wax, anything off of the hinges here so we get proper adhesion. Just me touching that, the oils on my hand can prevent that from sticking so well. That's why it's crucial. It's the right temperature and it's properly cleaned. So we're gonna get this all cleaned off, really get back in there. I just wanna make sure that we get really good adhesion. And we're gonna do this on every hinge. So while I have this freshly on here, we're gonna clean off every hinge. So now that we've got all the hinges cleaned, we're gonna go ahead and grab our rock Stopperz kit. Now the kit for a 4-door is gonna include 4 of these, a 2-door will only have 2 respectively. Now looking at these, you've got 2 different types. So you've got this tall one, and then the kind of wider and a little bit shorter. This taller one is gonna go on the actual door. So it'll go on the side that has T50 on it, and is gonna protect the upper part or the door side of the hinge. This smaller one is gonna go on the body side with the taller area that kind of narrows into lower. This taller piece will go on here, and then it narrows down as it goes inside the door. So we're gonna put the tall one on the top, this shorter, wider one on the bottom. So we're gonna do this on all 4 of the hinges. You've got an upper and a lower, so just one door is gonna get one whole pack of this. We've already got the other side complete, and I gotta be honest with you, it took about 2 minutes to get them on. So the goal is here also to peel them off and not get too much of your finger in them. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. And what I found is that if I look at it kind of eye level, I get this lined up just about at the edge of the T50. Start pressing this down and just work it across. So see that, how I'm working it as it goes around the barrel? And the reason I'm doing that is so I don't get any air bubbles. Now, once it's all the way on, give it a firm press everywhere. And this is important that it's so warm out. You might even be able to use a heat gun to get it to apply a little bit better. But that's how you put on the top one there. And as you can see, it blends right into the paint here. You can see a little bit of that lip maybe, and if I tucked it a little bit further, but I want ultimate protection, so I stuck mine out a little bit more. That's how you get the top one on. Now let's throw on the bottom one. So the rear one here, or the lower one, what I'm gonna do is see this straight down line from the edge. I'm trying to match that up with the edge on the lower door. So this one I'll get on just like that. So you're gonna let this lay down almost like a page in a book. So how it kind of goes from the inside to the outside and lays itself down to make sure that you don't get bubbles stuck in here. You're gonna work them all out. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this bottom one and then move on to the back, and I wanna talk about why that one's a little bit more vulnerable. So the rear, like I was saying, is the most susceptible to damage. If you guys think about how the rock chips are gonna fly up out of the tires, they're gonna kind of try and go parallel with the ground. So they're gonna go a little bit more parallel, and this lower one is really gonna take the brunt of it if it does fly up. Now we're gonna complete the same installation on both of these hinges, and then when I get home, or maybe, nah, I won't do it this winter. When I get home, I'm gonna install the second set that we have on our full doors, so that way they are completely protected for the summertime. That's what I said to you guys. If you're considering purchasing a set of these, I might pick up 2 at the same time, just so you have extras, or if you have dual doors like this, you can get them all knocked out right away. They're 25 bucks on Amazon, and like I told you, it's gonna support a local USA small-based family business. That's who we love to support here. That's what we are here at Dirt Road Cred, so we could not be more excited to work with Jason and his team over at Rock Stopperz. And when I say team, it's his wife and kids, so that's really awesome to hear. If you guys wanna check these out, we are gonna pin the top link, will be the item number on Amazon, so you can easily click on that, pick you up a set of these and get them installed. It literally probably would have taken us about 5 minutes if we didn't film it and show you guys how to do it. This is an easy afternoon project. With the weather warming up, get outside, clean off those hinges, and get them protected with Rock Stopperz. Now until next time, my name is Matt with Dirt Road Cred, and I want you to get out there and earn yours.